This is Us Explained. Season 1, Episode 2. The Big Three. The Pearson family has a chant, 3-part, call and response, built around birth order. It surfaces twice this episode. In the flashback, where Jack Pearson, a father fighting a drinking problem, and Rebecca, his wife holding the family together on her own, navigate a marriage under strain. And in the present, on a phone call between Kevin, the actor mid-career collapse, and Randall, the exec hosting his terminally ill birth father, William. Kate, Kevin's twin sister, is at the same Hollywood party, learning to let someone see her.
This episode shifts the flashback. Instead of the 1980 hospital, we're in the kids' school years, and the family we see is under pressure. Jack has a drinking problem. Rebecca is carrying the parenting load on her own, and the 3 children are already showing you who they'll grow up to be.
Right. And that title earns itself.
The flashback centers on Jack's drinking. He's at a bar with Miguel, his best friend, venting that he can't see the woman he married in Rebecca anymore. Miguel's response is to remind him he married above his station and should be careful not to give her a reason to notice how far above it she is.
Exactly. There's envy underneath that warning. Miguel says outright he's jealous of their relationship. That detail lands completely differently once you reach the final scene of this episode.
Meanwhile, Rebecca's at home doing individual meals for each kid, individual tuck-ins so nobody feels neglected. And when Jack finally comes home late, she doesn't plead. She gives him a parenting score. She's at a 9. He's dragging them down. The drinking stops.
She's done the accounting. She's informing, not asking.
Jack doesn't fight it. He sleeps outside their bedroom door until she opens it, then promises to stop drinking, to exceed any number on her scale. She forgives him, and he gives her a crescent moon necklace tied to their song. She says she'll never take it off.
Beautiful scene. But the show makes it hard to feel fully safe in it. You're watching it with the knowledge that Miguel eventually becomes her husband.
In the present, Beth has been watching William stay in the house for 3 days, while the girls still think he's a coworker who likes sleepovers. She corners him alone and asks the questions Randall's too polite to ask. Where does he go every day? Is he using drugs again? Is he actually sick?
Beth explains to William why she's the one asking. Randall's vice isn't substances. His is perfectionism. So relentless that he once pushed himself until he temporarily lost his vision. She has to protect him from his own generosity. So what does she find out?
William's been taking a 3-hour round-trip bus ride every day to feed his cat, an ironic named cat called Clooney. He hid the cat because the younger daughter has asthma, and revealing it means being asked to bring it, which causes problems, which means leaving. And he doesn't want to leave.
Right. Not the cancer, not the tragedy of abandonment. A man commuting daily to feed an ugly cat because he finally has somewhere he wants to be.
Kevin's storyline runs parallel. At the agent's party, network president Manning, counting down to retirement in the Caribbean, tells Kevin he's contractually bound for 2 more years. Leave and he'll end Kevin's career, as he's already done to others.
An implacable threat. No anger, just power. What does Kevin do?
He calls Randall from outside the party. Kevin admits he was a bad brother. Randall confirms it without softening it, but says Kevin still has time. They do the family sibling chant, 2 adults in a crisis, and Kevin goes back in and tells Manning, no.
The show has been laying that moment's groundwork all episode in the flashback. Young Kevin walking away while other kids call Randall a mocking nickname for being the black child in a white family. The adult acknowledgement is brief, but it carries the full weight of that pattern.
Theater in New York. No plan, just the decision.
He's losing the money and probably the career, at least for now.
Kate's at the same party, self-conscious from the minute she arrives. She gets drunk and tells Toby what she's been carrying. Her weight has been her story since childhood. A low-level calculation running under every moment, every room she walks into, every imagined future. Toby doesn't argue with that or fix it. He tells her she looks good, and they dance.
Exactly. He doesn't try to argue with her reality or fix it. He just adds something to it. And you can see them land somewhere different by the end of the night.
Then the final scene. Doorbell at Randall's house, girls announcing Grandma and Grandpa are here, and Rebecca walking in. Present day, first time we've seen her outside the flashback, with Miguel beside her.
Jack's best friend. The man who was at that bar warning Jack not to give Rebecca a reason to notice how far above his station she was. Who said outright he was jealous of what they had. Now he has it.
Rebecca is here. She married Miguel. Jack is gone. Kevin heads to New York, legal exposure and all. William has somewhere to be. Beth is keeping him there.